Giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rekar Kadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders, the GMS that rule and teach well in the scripture, and salutations to my Akim that are doing this work in truth and faith and in sincerity. Today is just going to be a little exhortation, a little topic about war and knowing, what avenues of war that are being played out, okay? And certain, battlefronts of the way a war is conducted. Basically, wars were conducted back in the ancient world, where assembly of men gathered together. But the war that I'm talking about is the war of the spirit, because we no longer have to go to physical war. We're already POWs. We're already prisoners of war. And so this is the Lord's plan, okay? The Lord's plan is to judge Babylon, aka America, the world, and set us back in our right estate. Set us back to the state that we belong to, which is above the heathen, okay? Which is to be perfect. The second covenant, so to speak. Okay, the second covenant is to put the laws in your inward parts. All right, and so this is what we want. This is what we longing for. To be completely righteous. Okay. Now, before I go to that, I'll go to this. This is Numbers. Okay, this has a little bit to do about war. This is Numbers chapter 10, verse 9. And if ye go to war in your land against the enemy that oppresseth you, then ye shall blow an alarm with the trumpets, and ye shall be remembered before the Lord your power, and ye shall be saved from your enemies. Okay? And so, as men of the Lord, as prophets, teachers, we're blowing the trumpet. We're sounding the alarm to our people, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, the speckled bird, the ones that don't necessarily look like the other nations, but take heed to this doctrine. Okay, take heed to the words of the Most High in truth and in sincerity and in faith. Okay, so this is, basically what the Lord prescribes back, especially back in the ancient time, to blow the alarm with the trumpets. And so, being that this is a spiritual warfare, we're blowing the spiritual alarm with the trumpets, okay, warning our people that the enemy is about to come in like a flood, all right, because he knows that he has but a short time, okay? Playing God with the power grid is not, it's not a nice thing that the enemy is doing for you. He's not being kind. He's not being nice. Okay? Having the harp machine, the technology, weather manipulation as a beta test to see what the people's reactions are going to be is not a nice thing. Okay? The enemy wants to kill you. And so let's get that understood. The enemy wants to make sure that you're wiped off the face of the planet. Okay, why? Several reasons why. All right. One of the reasons is that he hates you. Esau, Edom hates Jacob, Israel. You didn't understand that? Let me say it again. Esau, Edom hates Jacob, Israel. Okay? They're polar opposites. Esau, Edom is in charge now. That's the so-called Caucasian, the so-called white man. He's in charge right now. All right? From the top all the way down to the bottom, they're in charge. And Jacob, is playing the tail right now. So, knowing that this is what we're up against. This is our enemy. He is wiser than Daniel. All right? So, an enemy that is wise like that, his job is to wipe you out. Okay? What was the promise? The promise went to Israel. All right? The promise went to the sons and the daughters. Well, Salakia. The promise went to the 12 patriarchs of Jacob. Okay? The fatness of the earth, the dominion, the rulership. All right? Esau, Edom has a temporary rulership. Esau, Edom, his rulership is diminishing as we speak. So, he's going to come in. Okay, let's go to Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Okay? And let's go with this. This is Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. All right? Okay? COVID 19 is because he knows he has but a short time. The Great Reset is because he knows that he has but a short time. All right? Everything that you see around you is because this devil knows that he had but a short time. And so if he knew who the elect were, he'd wipe us out and he wouldn't have to worry about wiping out every single Israelite on the planet. And so since he doesn't know, since the Lord did not reveal it to him, he wants to keep his birthright that he's never had from the beginning. And he's going to do that by wiping out every single one of us. At least he's going to try, but the Lord is not. The Lord is going to lift up a standard in that time. Okay? And so, like the Lord has prescribed, 1/3 of the nation of Israel will make it. Out of the 1/3, 144,000, the governing body, the elect, will make it. Okay? So, this is blowing a trumpet. We are in war. This is war. Okay? Jacob's trouble is right around the corner. All right? The MOB, you can look that abbreviation up. The MOB is right around the corner. Okay? The economy has to collapse in order to bring this MOB into full fruition. All right? And so since this devil wants to do things by gradualism, okay, the Most High done threw a monkey wrench in his plan, so now he's got to move very quick. Okay? So I end it there. I giving all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakal Kadash, double honors the apostles and the elders at GMS that rule and teach well in the scriptures, and salutations to my Akim in this fight. Shalom.